What is up, guys? Welcome back to Coyote Hub. Today I'm watching the S2000 for the first time since owning it. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's really dirty, so it needs a wash for sure. And stay tuned, guys, because today I'm gonna give you guys a little walkthrough. I'm gonna walk you guys around the car, everything that needs to be fixed, and I'm gonna tell you guys as well the things that I really like about this car, why I bought it, how much it was, and it's gonna be the first wash, so yeah, I'm excited to do it. Let's get to the car wash. What's up, guys? I'm back. It took me a little bit longer than I expected because it was my first time washing the S2K, so I actually did take my time just to make sure it was clean. I used a little wax and all that, you know. And what I realized when I was using the wax on, wax off, I found a lot of chip rocks, which, I mean, it's fixable, of course, but I found way too many. And when I bought the car, I didn't see them because the car was already kind of dirty, like I was telling you guys early. But yeah, I mean, it's not biggie, but I found a lot of those. I also found like a little dent on the driver's side, which is fixable as well. You know, everything is fixable. There's a lot of aftermarket parts for these cars, so if I ever want to replace that side skirt, I just get like a carbon fiber one or like a Vortex kit or something like that. I will explain to you guys all the things that gotta get fixed in the car. Besides that, I'm gonna tell you guys all the features that I like from this car. If you guys saw the last video, I don't know how many times I said that I love this car and it's one of my dream cars. To finally have one, it's really feels good, you know. It's like an accomplishment because I always wanted one. And also, I will be telling you guys why I picked this car over the VRC or whatever other car that wasn't that same price range. Let's stop the talking, let's get into this. Oh yeah, but before we proceed, let's take the top off, shall we? Shit, hopefully I don't hit anything on the roof. Just like that. Alright, now that the top is off and we got better lighting, let's start with the things that gotta get fixed. And they might be little things, but they do annoy me. Because I've been driving this car for about a week, and there's like little things that do annoy me. But yeah, I mean, you can call it whatever you want, but let's do this shit. Alright, first, let's address the elephant in the room. What is this? An F20. Beautiful engine, of course. I won't deny that. But it'll be better if I just LS swap it? Nah, I wouldn't do you like that, baby. Let's start with this main issue that I have with this car since I bought it, which it's the windshield. It's a big ass crack. It looks like it hit something right here, then it just went all the way to here and there, which it's replaceable, no big deal. But it annoys me because I've been driving it for a whole week and I see it, and then when the sun hits it, it reflects all the way on the what the hell is this called? Second thing that gotta be replaced, it's the bumper. This bumper clips on the sides look like, I mean, it's a 20-year-old plus car. Everything on the car, it's original, but the clips on this side and this annoys me. Every time I see it, I click it back, gets fixed, but then it just jumps back up. It's annoying. Gotta get fixed, gotta replace the clip or just drill another hole. Right here it's fine, but here, this shit's falling off. And I did see it when I first saw the car, but I mean, I will replace it, fix it, or maybe get like a kit for the car. What do you guys think? Anyways, for now, since I want to keep it stuck because it's my daily from the Mustang, I will probably just fix the clips or drill another holes. Then let's go into the third issue. So the third issue are the headlights. The taillights on the back are so clean. They are pristine, bro. The lighting is horrible, but they're like so clean. They're like brand new. When I was washing the car today, and I was like, bro, they're brand new. Both these taillights, they look perfect. So I'm asking myself, how are the taillights so clean, but the headlights look like that? This one has like crap marks from, you know, poop and shit. And they're faded, so that will be a replacement for sure. This is an AP1. The AP2 headlights look so clean comparing to these ones. Because these ones have this big orange turn light, signal, whatever it's called. The AP2 headlights, they are like, I don't know, it's just, I gotta show you guys. I probably will put a picture here so you guys can see what I'm talking about. But I'm thinking about switching those, but that'll be for the future. Because for now, I wanna keep it as original as possible. So yeah, that's the front. We started from the front. The rear is clean. I don't know how the rear is super clean. There's no problems here. Oh yeah, the badges. For some reason, the second owner, the guy I bought the car from, was telling me that the first owner took the emblems, the Honda emblems off. Rear and the front don't have emblems. I like how the front looks actually with no emblems, but the rear has those holes. It needs an emblem. So I will get an emblem for sure. The sides of the car are super clean, no dents. The thing that I was telling you guys about the side skirt, so it has a little carbon fiber looking side skirt. It's like a tiny one. But when I was washing the car, I found this little dent right here, bro. How you make that happen? You can barely see it because this car is super low. It's not a big issue. I mean, if you go really down there, you can see it a little bit. But when you go up, it's like, it's not there anymore. But I mean, it will get fixed. The front bumper has a little scrape over here, so I need some paint correction. And it has a lot of like, you guys see those tiny white spots. I thought it was dirt, but it's not. It's a little rock chips. So yeah, the hood is super clean. That's the exterior, guys. Oh, wait a minute, that's not it yet. I forgot the wheels. The front wheels, for some reason, are really clean. No curb rashes, none of that. But then we go to the rear, and they're actually a little bit faded. And they have a lot of curb rashes all the way around them. And it's both of the rear ones. But this is something that I did notice when we checked out the car for the first time. I didn't care because I was planning on getting different wheels anyways. I don't know if you guys can tell, but these are the AP2 wheels. So I'm gonna keep them for a little bit longer, get some spacers to go a little bit further, you know, get a better flush look, and put a midi tire on it, because these are some weak ass old tires. And if I have any S2K owners watching my videos right now, do you guys keep the antenna or do you guys take it off? S2K owners, AP1, AP2, whatever you wanna be, do you guys keep these on or off? Let me know. I think that's pretty much from the exterior. It still looks super clean. Still though, I'm gonna keep it as clean as I can. And now let's just go into the interior. Alright guys, so jumping inside the car, let's start with the annoying things. They're small things, they don't really matter, but they annoy me. I have owned this car for about a week, and I just realized they do annoy me, but at the same time, I do not care, because I bought this car for the sole purpose of being my daily, and it's a race car, you know? Alright, let's start with the thing that annoys me the most. So I've been owning this car for about a week, and these are things that do bother me a little bit because I'm driving, and while I'm driving, these things distract me from enjoying the car. And this is an honest review and walk around of the cars. These are things that happen to all S2Ks or most S2Ks, and S2K owners will understand. First thing, the thing that annoys me the most, it is that fucker right here. This thing annoys me the shit out of me. I got homies with S2Ks and it happens to them as well. Oh yeah, side note, I don't know, but I haven't seen an S2K with this pattern of cover. This one has like a carbon fiber look to it. Most of the ones that I see on YouTube and from the couple homies that have S2Ks, they have like the silver one. It looks just like flat matte silver, and this one looks pretty cool. But the thing that annoys me the most with this thing, that when I'm driving, you know, I'll be shifting, banging gears, this thing will open by itself and it will hit my hand and distract me from properly shifting, then have to take my time to push it back. It will stay there for a couple minutes and then it will fall back down again. I know it's a common issue for S2000s. You can fix it with something. There's a solution for everything. Most important things of the car when you are driving are the steering wheel and the shift knob, because these are the things that you're touching the most. The steering wheel is perfect. It does have some wear, which is normal. I will get that fixed later with a better quality leather, some Mercedes leather. People complain a lot about the seats, you know. I like them. You do roll on them. I do feel like the Mustang seats hold you better in place. These seats still beast, so I will keep them for now. One other thing, it's cup holders. Big issue in the S2000 community. There's only one cup holder. It's small. When you have a drink here, you can be shifting because you be hitting that shit. So you gotta be shifting with your hand like this. Shifting like this. That shit looks weird. Or you gotta be shifting like that, like this, around the cup holder so you don't hit your drink and spill it everywhere. A little net on the side. It can barely hold stuff. I think that's pretty much it with the bitching about the interior. So now I'm gonna tell you guys the things that I love about this car. The things that I love about this car, of course, is the engine. The main reason I wanted an AP1 is because the engine revs all the way up to 9,000 RPMs. Can you guys believe that? On a Honda, that's crazy. A lot of people say the AP2 is better than the AP1 because the AP2 has more torque. And yeah, that's true, you know. It's a 2.2 liter, this is a 2.0. Do you need more torque? Not really. I mean, everybody has their own opinions, things they like. For me, I always wanted an AP1 because of that sole purpose of getting that height. If you know what I mean. Anyways, next. This car's a 2000 Honda and it has push to start, bro. And this is like the old Ferraris, bro, that you gotta flip the key and then clutch in, you press it and it starts the car. Crazy, right? To turn it off, you don't have to press it. You just turn off the ignition and that's it. I really like these little switches for the AC and the volume. The volume on mine currently don't work. It feels so good. It feels quality. Everything in this car is quality. There's something about early Japanese cars. I don't know, man. It's a whole vibe. And this car is beautiful. Look at the way the car is designed. Everything facing the driver. This car is obviously driver oriented. And man, I can go for hours talking about everything that I like about this car, but I don't want to bore you guys. This is everything that I like from the inside of the car. I love every single thing about this car. There's a few details that I dislike, like the ones I just showed you, but I can't complain about this car. This car, always wanted one. Always gonna be things that you're gonna hate and like about your car. Just like on my Mustang, there's things that I like and dislike. You just get over them, because if you really love your car, those things really don't matter. The driver's side is obviously my favorite because the car is so engaged to you and it makes the driving so fun. Even though it's a slow car, let's be real, this is a super slow car. But I mean, who doesn't like driving slow cars fast? It's actually fun. The VTEC on this car, isn't that crazy? It's decent. Once it hits 6,000 RPMs, it's when it shines. But you gotta be careful, because if you send it a little bit too hard, the rear gets a little swirly because, you know, it's a car with a short wheelbase. So you gotta know what you're doing when you're driving one of these cars, especially the AP1. The AP2 has a better suspension. The AP2 comes with a better upgraded suspension to fix the issues that the AP1 had. There's a lot of S2000s are salvage title. It's really hard to find one with clean title. The AP1, they call it the dangerous S2000 for that only reason that you can lose control very easily. It can happen to anyone. You can be the best driver, you can be the worst driver. You just gotta be careful, know what you're doing, know your limits. So interior, it's a plus for me. I love every aspect of it. And the exterior, I just love every single thing of it. Yeah, the AP2 comes with a more aggressive front bumper and I think some other details around the car. But I mean, either AP1 or AP2, you win. Because it's an S2000 and you own one. Everything on the outside, I love it. I have no complaints about anything on the outside. I love how the hood has a long, you know, a long look. And the rear is like so tiny but chubby, you know, like it's thick from the rear. Thick, how I like it. My brother's not gonna like me for this, but one day I do wanna put a big ass wing on the back. Because S2000s, because the rear, the trunk, it's so short and small and chubby, it looks so good. With a big wing, it looks good. It doesn't look riser, it looks race car, baby. People give it a pass because it does fit the car. I do want to go maybe on the route of the Baltex kit, just because I do love everything on the Baltex. For now, it's hard to say. Wheels are gonna stay the same. Engine's gonna stay the same. I keep it NA, stock as possible, you know, for resale value. Not that I plan on selling, but you know, in the future, this car might be $50,000, $60,000, maybe 70, might be the next Supra value-wise. So I plan to keep it for a long time. But yeah, this car though, this car do need an exhaust. This car is desperate for an exhaust. So if you guys have any recommendations of what exhaust I should get, because there's so many of them, so I want to make sure I make the right decision with the exhaust, because that's a big thing, you know. That's a big thing for me. A car that sounds nice makes the driving more enjoyable. Make sure you guys stay tuned with the S2K build, because I know one day it's gonna be super clean and crazy. So make sure you guys subscribe, like. If you guys wanna comment, go and comment. And make sure you guys stay tuned because Angel is close to finishing his C6 bed Grand Sport. I don't know if you guys can see it, but the block, it's sitting over there wrapped on a bag for protection. Make sure you guys follow his build as well because he's gonna make a sick ass build. The Mustang, I think the Mustang is gonna stay like that for now. I don't got any more crazy plans with it. But yes, make sure you guys stay tuned. This is Enrique with Coyote Hub and see you guys till the next one.